So this is Murad. He thinks he's going to be the world's first meme coin billionaire with a B, which is pretty insane. But more insane than that is the tweet that I saw from him this morning. I'm going to get to that about halfway through the video. The tweet is so insane that it makes me actually want to invest way more money into Murad's meme coins personally, personal choice. And I'm going to be doing that in this video today. I'm going to pick one meme coin. I'm going to invest live in this video using Archie, this cool little background character here, who is our friendly blockchain companion who can buy and sell millions of tokens on the Solana blockchain as fast and as safely as possible. I'll give you the demonstration in this video. But before that, I want to break down Murad's thesis, because Murad's thesis is very important. He thinks there's two ways, two ways to play this meme coin super cycle. One is the new launch hyper gambling game. Kikius Maximus was the coin that ran to $180 million market cap just a couple of days ago. You've got Chill Guy, you've got Peanut, you've got these gambles where you can beat everyone to the punch and actually make $1 million in a day. And that's fantastic. I've made multiple six figures doing this so far in the super cycle, and I want to continue to play both sides of this fence, both gambling, but also finding the hardcore cults of believers. People who don't really care about the price of their token, but more believe in the mission and the community behind it. He says they're quasi-religions. And these quasi-religions, Murad thinks, are going to go on to do hundreds of billions of dollars of market cap, of which I agree. Honestly, I probably 70% agree, but the asymmetric risk reward is there, because if there's a 30% chance I'm going to lose all my money, but a 70% chance I'm going to 100x my money, that's a bet I should be making 10 times out of 10. The chances of success with number two are much, much higher. I agree. It's also slightly more boring because I'm not having to watch the charts, scrolling Twitter and trying to find the next big thing before everybody else. And the payoff's more instant, where I can make six figures in a day. It feels good to do. But I do agree with Murad. Most people are going to lose money that way, and therefore I want to be straddling this fence and doing both strategies. Murad says, deep down, people want belief, not gambling. They want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. They want to feel like a delusional Bitcoin maxi in 2013. Being a Bitcoin maxi these days is almost not even contrarian. It's like almost everyone's pretty bullish on Bitcoin at the moment. Meme coins that make people feel this way will pull 100x pluses in 2025, which, guys, if you put 10 grand into that, you get out $1 million if his thesis is correct. So what tokens did he spend months in the trenches studying? Well, these were the 10 tokens that he came out with. He said he went through thousands of meme coins, and these were the biggest and best and highest conviction cults. Now, I've got videos where we go through all of these, but I'll give you a really quick overview. You've got the SBX, Giga, MOG, APU, PopCat, Bitcoin, Retadio, Lock-in, Mini, and USA Coin. They all, however, have different targets. So SBX 6900 has a target of $100 billion. GigaChad has a target of $50 billion. MOG, $32 billion. And all the way down to the smallest one, American Coin, was $1.776 billion, which I think reflects the date that the Declaration of Independence or the Constitution, one of those, were signed in the US. Now, we're probably all familiar with these 10 picks and the current targets. In fact, we did a video on this channel based on the current targets of, right over here in this column, SBX 6900 was going to go to $100 billion. It was valued at $700 million. That's 139x on your money. You put in 10 grand, you get out $1.4 million. I mean, that's a trade that almost anyone want to make. So if this Murad thesis is true, people are going to be printing money. And I personally think it's very likely to be true. And once again, I've said it already, it's an asymmetric bet. But this tweet today sort of changes everything, because one, it either makes Murad seem even more insane than he is, or it makes this way more of a no-brainer of a bet. Murad says SBX 6900, remember that top pick in his portfolio, he actually owns 2.9% of the supply, is a multi-cycle coin that can genuinely hit trillions. Multi-cycle means it's going to go not just this bull run, but it'll be here the next one in 4 years time, and then in 8 years time after that. So it doesn't have to hit a trillion this cycle. It could hit trillions in 8 years from now. But let's just pause for that for a second, because I feel like I'm taking away from the impact of, he believes this meme coin could actually hit $1 trillion market cap. It sounds insane. I mean, Bitcoin's the only one who's hit $1 trillion market cap. A meme coin based on the S&P 500 is going to actually hit $1 trillion of value. It seems so crazy that I'm like, I kind of like it. He says, holding and believing in SBX 6900 is a spiritual experience. This will be a journey of a lifetime. And to be honest, I am willing to take that bet. Murad says, 2 to 3 months from now, they will describe the SPX 6900 as the BTC of meme coins, the game theoretical focal point for divine belief rather than devilish trading. That's talking about the gambling versus believing in a religion or quasi-religion. The movement, the memetic index, the counter culture. Who wants to get 10% a year from the stock market when you can get 100x in a few months from the S&P 6900? Not me. That's what I'm doing, making these videos and investing my money in it. This is the golden meme coin, the one to surpass them all. Believe. So you can see this literally is his chosen meme coin, and he puts his money where his mouth is. This is Murad's 13 wallets or 11 wallets, all here in this software called Zapper, where it pulls them all together. Now, he's not worth $479 billion. Obviously, there's some spam tokens, Eliza or Elza being a spam token. You got to take this away. But his second biggest holding that is actually his holding is the SPX 6900. He has 30 million US dollars put into the SPX 6900, which is putting his money where his mouth is. Now, if we come over to the SPX 6900 graph, you can see it's sitting just under $1 billion market cap. And it doesn't look like it's actually touched the $1 billion market cap yet, which is very interesting for two reasons. One, because it's actually not listed on any tier 1 centralized exchanges. I mean, sort of tier 1 centralized exchanges, it's true, but it's not listed on Coinbase and it's not listed on Binance. They're the real tier 0, should we say, centralized exchanges where crazy volume will come through. But two, $1 billion is not a small amount of money. And anyone who looks at this graph is like, guys, you've missed it. You've missed that 100x. And Murad only put 290 grand in, and now he's got 29 million. You guys are the exit liquidity. Well, and I'd say that's a very fair point, and that was my initial reaction. But as I'm seeing this super cycle unfold, and as I see something like Dogecoin move $12 billion in a day, I'm starting to think that if this really is the super cycle, $1 billion isn't actually a crazy amount for it to be valued at, because once again, we do this almost every time we talk about these tokens. But if we come back to the Dogecoin pump, where it actually hit $94 billion, it says 83 here, but it was actually a peak of 94 billion, just under the $100 billion market cap. You can see for months it sat at this 10 to, what's down low here, $8 to $10 billion range for months. And people would have said, Dogecoin has already run up. It's already at the $8 to $10 billion. Or down here, you can see how small this $1 billion market cap looks compared to if it was to hit $100 billion. Now, I'm not saying this is a sure thing. I'm not saying you should put any of your money that you want to see again into this token, but I'm saying for myself personally, this is an asymmetric bet. And so I want to walk you through our brand new software. We just got our 500th user through. So thanks to all 500 users who have signed up and used Archie already. It's really cool to see all of your feedback. But Archie allows you to buy any token, millions of tokens on this Solana blockchain as fast, easy, and as safe as possible, and as user intuitive as possible, if that's a word. We want to make this the easiest, most streamlined experience. So in today's video, I actually want to, because I saw this tweet of the SPX 6900 potentially hitting trillions of dollars, I want to walk through and buy 30,000 Australian dollars of SPX 6900 on Archie with you. So I'm here on CoinSpot, which is the #1 exchange here in Australia. If you're in Canada, it might be called ShakePay. If you're in the US, it's going to be Coinbase. Otherwise, you can use something like Binance or whatever on-ramp into crypto you have. It will be your centralized exchange. But SPX 6900 is not available on most of these exchanges. If I go to buy and sell up here and I search for SPX, you can see it's not going to come up because it's not listed there. So we want to be able to buy it on Archie. So what we need to do is we need to buy Solana. We're going to click on buy Sol, and we're going to click on buy all to transfer from Australian dollars into Solana. It's going to give me 88 Solana. Then I go to my Solana wallet, where you can see they took a hefty fee because they are a centralized exchange and that's what they do. But then I want to send my Solana off this really limited exchange onto something like Archie, where I can buy and sell those millions of tokens. So I'm here on Archie. I'm sharing my screen right now. I want to go to account, and then I'm going to go and tap on my wallet address here, because that's where I send the Solana. Remember, you have to send Solana into Archie. It's just a Solana bot. Don't be sending USDC or Ethereum in if you're using it. Then I'm going to go send in my centralized exchange, send all available, Sol payment address. I'm going to paste in that Archie address right there. Double check that the letters line up. I've got a nice double X in here. I've got an NG at the end. I don't have to check it all, but I just like to double check it because I did get caught with a man in the middle attack once when I pasted a wallet address and someone else has actually got pasted in there and it lost me a 50x return on Actis. So I got a little bit of trauma there. Okay, I had to confirm that on my other computer, and then you can see this has been complete. So we can come back to our Archie wallet and we can see the balance has been updated. That's been landed from a centralized exchange into your decentralized Archie wallet. So then we can go back to HQ and we want to buy a token. I want to buy the SPX 6900. So I'm simply going to click that buy button. Now, then you want to paste the contract address of SPX 6900. Now, SPX is actually natively an Ethereum token, but they have a Solana allocation that you can buy and sell. We'll paste the contract address in the link below for you to copy and paste if you need it. Simply click enter that. You can send that in from anywhere in the Archie app. And then you want to simply click buy. So I'm going to click that green button, 87 Solana. You can see that is going to load and should purchase for me right there within about 4 seconds. Now, at any time I want to see my portfolio, I can click on that portfolio button right there, and that's going to pull me into my portfolio where you can see I own 86 Solana worth of SPX 6900. So I want to get more and more money into the SPX 6900. I'm going to be dollar cost averaging it over January, as well as Giga, as well as Brett, just like I've been talking about all the time on this channel. And of course, I'll be using Archie in order to facilitate those trades. We're working really hard to bring awesome features, including a link I'll be able to leave in the description. Like I'm leaving the contract address in the description now, I'm just going to leave a link that says SPX 6900. You'll be able to click it and it'll be able to pull the contract address for you into Archie. So all you have to do is click on that buy button. We're also going to have automatically taking profit, some stop losses, asterisks on those two because it's pending legal approval, and some really awesome giveaways, including giving away $10,000 worth of Maraud's tokens. So make sure you come to archiebot.ai, download Archie, and use Archie to buy and sell your meme coins during this meme coin super cycle. Let me know if there's a Solana token that you like. Write it in the comments below and I'll take a look. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.